Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Rose Wright and I write and narrate Miraculous Ladybug fanfiction. The adorable art in my thumbnail is by Cat Saturn on Tumblr and Instagram, and if you haven't checked them out yet, please do. They are incredible and deserve all the love. This is a lyrical fic inspired by the song Girls by Girl in Red. I haven't seen very many stories about Marigami, so I hope you enjoy. Q State. Kagami's point of view. Kagami scanned the outdoor seating area of Le Café au Jus, searching for the perfect spot. Tables around here were filled with happy couples smiling as they shared inside jokes. A lovely blonde waitress hustled from table to table, taking orders while cradling freshly baked croissants in her arms, passing them out to guests. The sweet scent of vanilla mixed with cinnamon and honey wafted through the air as tourists poured in and out of the cafe. Kagami pulled out her phone, checking the time. It had just turned noon. Marinette probably got distracted as usual. Kagami smiled, contemplating giving her a call, but decided against it. She'd be here soon. Kagami took in a breath, holding it for a few seconds, then releasing it. Just as she did, she heard the dainty pitter-pattering of shoes approaching. Hi, Kagami. Sorry, I hope I didn't make you wait too long. Kagami looked up from her phone, meeting Marinette's striking bluebell eyes. She's so pretty, it hurts. Marinette wore the cutest baby pink dress that fit her aesthetic perfectly. A knot formed in Kagami's stomach as she stared at her friend in an entirely new way. What? Do I have something on my face? Marinette's hands frantically flew to her freckled face. She swept her bangs out of her eyes, making Kagami's heart skip a beat. No. Sorry, I haven't been here long. Have a seat. Kagami kicked out a metal chair from the table with the toe of her boot. She struck it a bit too hard, knocking it over into Marinette. Smooth Kagami. She just wanted to impress Marinette, but she kept messing things up. Sorry. She shot up, reaching out to Marinette. I'm fine, Kagami. Really, I'm clumsy all the time. That melodious laugh. An embarrassed blush warmed her porcelain cheeks. It was so endearing. Soft skin, soft lips. Everything about her seemed perfect. These feelings for Marinette felt both wrong and right at the same time. However, Kagami's mother definitely wouldn't approve. Her life has been laid out. She's done everything she's ever been told. She took fencing lessons because everyone in her family is a professional fencer. She learned to speak 10 languages fluently, straight A's consistently. She even pursued her fencing rival, Adrian Agreste, just because her mother wanted her to. Statistically speaking, she should be into this guy. But he was everything she realized she never wanted. Kagami never once did anything because she wanted to. When will she find happiness that she creates? Not someone else's idea of happiness. The same waitress approached the two young girls, a small notepad in hand. Hi there! She exchanged glances between Marinette and Kagami, nearly squealing with glee. You make an adorable couple! What can I get for you? She licked the tip of her ink pen, putting it to the paper. She looked as giddy as the head cheerleader who saw her boyfriend land the winning touchdown. Kagami was speechless, mulling over the statement a bit too long. Marinette looked at her with a half smile on her face. That's sweet, but we aren't a couple, just friends. A piece of Kagami broke inside. Just friends. Those two words echoed around her mind until she became dizzy. Oh, my apologies. Anyways, what can I get for you? The waitress changed from her peppy cheerleader demeanor to looking like a dog with its tail between its legs, running scared. I'll just have an orange juice, please, Kagami murmured. The same, please. Marinette's cheerfulness made up for Kagami's lack of emotion. But this didn't get past Kagami's secret love. Marinette placed her hand over Kagami's, which she shirked off. Hurt lined Marinette's face as she hesitantly pulled her hand away, straightening her posture until she looked uncomfortable. Kagami, what's going on? Are you mad at me? Kagami's amber eyes widened. Mad at you? Of course not. He could see how Marinette came to that conclusion, though. He was just trying to be nice, and Kagami rejected that gesture, possibly ruining any chance with Marinette. She shouldn't be feeling this. She didn't even take Marinette's feelings into consideration. Then what's wrong? Marinette's question was met with more silence. You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to, but I can't help you if I don't know. Is it Adrien? Kagami let out a half-hearted chuckle. No. It was just a waste of time. He's not really my type. She bit her lip, wanting nothing more than to confess everything she's hiding. She wanted to tell Marinette she looked beautiful, but she resisted. Really? I don't think that's it, Kagami. You're a really bad liar, you know? Marinette raised an eyebrow curiously. You're right, Kagami managed to say. Marinette waited for her to continue, but they simply sat in silence until their waitress came with 2 glasses filled to the brim with orange juice. They took a synchronized sip from their glasses, sitting them down with a ringing clink against the table. Kagami, the truth? Marinette pushed. Kagami looked down at her hands she had folded in her lap. Can I tell anyone? Kagami thought. She knew she had been acting strange, and afraid of what Marinette would say, she pushed her away. They had been friends for a while, and these feelings, they're not gone. I've been hiding for so long, Marinette. I don't know what to do. Kagami struggled. It wasn't great, but it was a start. Marinette's head turned to the side, her pigtails swishing around her. You don't have to hide from me, Kagami. Let's carry this burden together. If I can't help, I can at least listen. I'm always here for you, you know that. This is why Kagami liked Marinette. Maybe even loved her. Love? Yeah, love. She listened to her heart this time instead of her brain, and something told her that love should feel like this. It's not like she got to choose who she loved, and she loved Marinette. Out with it, Kagami. Marinette deserved to know. Marinette, I love you. Suddenly, all of the pent-up anxiety in her chest relaxed. She felt freedom being in the open as Kagami, a girl who loved Marinette. A girl who prayed Marinette loved her back. Kagami, you love me? Like, love? As in, more than friends? Marinette's face turned a shade of pink she had only seen when she was obsessed with Adrien. To be on the receiving end of this look felt nice. Even when flustered, she was beautiful. Yes, I love you. And do you? Kagami, with her newfound courage, could hardly finish her sentence. She offered her hand to Marinette, allowing the gesture to speak for itself. Marinette's eyes drifted to her hand and back up to Kagami's face that patiently waited for an answer. I do love you. She placed her hand into Kagami's, fingers intertwining. The world stopped spinning and everything else faded away except for Marinette. This beautiful girl loved her too. Finally, Kagami could just be herself. Why hadn't she told Marinette how she felt sooner? It didn't matter anymore because now they were together. This will never change. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed this story. If you made it to the end of this story, tell me in the comments who is your favorite non-canon ship. As always, stay miraculous!